Hello again, everyone. It's been quite a while since I've done a video like this, but recent events are prompting me to make this video. And for the record, I did actually try to script this out a little bit, so it sounds a little less all over the place, but let's get to it. First of all, I'm going to be cutting back a bit on the uploading schedule. Just a bit. Nothing drastic, but enough to make a difference. What I mean by this is, I feel as though my content is not quite what it used to be. I got very stuck in the you have to upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mindset, and I feel that my content suffered pretty bad for it. My videos have gotten much shorter just for the sake of putting a video out on each of those days without missing a beat. Basically, I broke my own rule. You need to value quality over quantity. So, from now on, I'm going to be uploading on Tuesday and Thursday for the foreseeable future, at least until I get into a better position, which I'll talk about in just a second. Now, I don't intend for this to be a bad thing, however. One thing I've learned is that people seem to enjoy longer creepypastas much more than short ones. That doesn't necessarily mean that short stories are bad, but people seem to like having something to listen to while they do housework and such. I know I do. By uploading twice a week instead of 3 times, I'll be able to produce longer, higher quality narrations. Because, personally, I've felt that a 3-minute narration is a bit of a cop-out on my part for a long time, and I apologize for that. Now, the reasons for me wanting to do this are, well, numerous, to say the least. First, I've had far less time to pursue my real passion, which is music. Not that I don't enjoy narrating, I still do. I don't think that's ever going to stop. But it's been really difficult to find a balance. Couple this with working full-time, and doing 3 narrations a week was kind of starting to run me ragged. Secondly, the laptop I've been working with has been my workhorse, allowing me to do everything from narrating, making music, artwork, even playing shows for a time. And meeting many of you and coming to know quite a few of you as very close and dear friends. But this old girl is, to put it bluntly, dying. Running it into the ground for a solid 5 to 6 years almost daily. It hasn't been kind to it. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm afraid this thing's gonna die, like, any day now. If that happens, that means no more narrations, no more music, no more contact. For a long time. I don't want that to happen. Now, don't get me wrong here. I don't want anybody getting the wrong idea. I'm not coming online to beg for help and building a new machine or anything. That's not how I am. Rather, I'm just trying to explain things, I suppose. But by cutting down to 2 narrations a week, it'll put less strain on this laptop and hopefully extend its life a bit. I can't necessarily make any promises in that regard, but I suppose I'm more just saying that to reassure myself because, like I said, I'm terrified that this laptop is just going to die, just croak on me any day now. But lastly, and this is the one freaking part that I forgot to script, I've always said that I want to know what you all would like to hear read. But I don't think I've ever actually opened that invitation up so much on the channel so that everybody knows. But let's make it an official thing here. I would like to know what all of you would like to hear narrated on the channel. Long, short, doesn't matter. I'm basically going to be creating a long list of creepypastas so that the end result is that I never run out of things to narrate, because I've had so many problems with that in the past. I'm sure many of you could probably tell, but there have been plenty of stories on the channel that I have just narrated on a last-minute whim. And this partially goes back to the 3-minute creepypasta cop-out. Look, the point is, I want to know what you guys want to hear. And as long as I can do it within reason, and by that I mean, if it's not, Slime Beast or anything like that. Basically, I can narrate it safely without any kind of backlash. I would like to know what you guys would like read. But I'm starting to ramble at this point. To make a long story short, I'm just trying to keep everyone updated. I wouldn't want anyone thinking that I was quitting or anything due to less uploading and whatnot. Trust me, I'm not going to be quitting, at least not for a long time. But as always, I am so thankful to have as many of you listening as I do. I've said this many times, I'll say it again. I would not be where I'm at without all of you. But I know update videos are usually something to skip over, so if you stuck with me this far, thank you. And you'll be hearing from me again very soon.